What's up, Chad? How you guys doing? Appreciate you all for coming through tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna be running some short cards tonight. I do have some. We do have some cards out of the H case too, Chad. I appreciate you all for coming through tonight, Chad. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know. I do have some cards out of the. What's up? What's up, Martinez? Do have some real nice short cards tonight, chat. I don't know if you guys are into short cards, but the short cards are really they're like foreign. Most of them are from places are like you see them in Canada, places like that, chat. All right, so this is that McLaren Solus GT, chat. We're gonna start that off tonight for $1, chat. Thank you all for coming through. JB Wreck. Appreciate you, JB. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming through tonight. I do. I need. I can see the poor. Oh yeah, I do have it up there. You see, man, it's up here. That's that poor super treasure hunt right. Sit right there. JB, nice take, JB wrecked. JB wrecked. Lab Cole. What's up, Lab? How you doing? That's you, JB. Appreciate you, JB. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is that super treasure hunt. That's out of the G case, chat. That's out of the G case. Rowdy! Hey, Rowdy, I had to add some of your shipment to the last shipment that we shipped out. So you should be getting all the rest of that stuff within a couple of days. Yeah, I'm probably gonna run it on the last show of the month. I'm gonna run it on the last show of the month. This is a 57 Jeep FC, chat, on a short card, red. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this car. Rowdy! All over that. Appreciate you, Rowdy. Nice take, Rowdy. I do have some Lab. I got this today, Lab. You didn't see this? Too busy looking at that. Did you see that? That's a Matchbox error card. What you think about that, Lab? That's an error card. Matchbox error card. Scott D in the place to be. What's up, Scott? Appreciate you for coming through tonight. Um, you got $30 coming to you, Scott, tomorrow. I just did some accounting, FYI, and I didn't check to see if that box came. But if it don't land by tomorrow by noontime, I'm gonna reship the items. I went on a little treasure hunt and found most of them. Found most of all the items except for a purple cyclone. No cyclones to find, chat. Up next, we got this '07 Chevy Tahoe, chat. This is on a short card. Rowdy. Uh, I don't know if you guys ever see the short cards out in the wild, but I never see short cards out in the wild, chat. Never. Unless I'm overseas, chat. All right, this is that Volkswagen T2 pickup. Also, hey Scott, let me know if you missed something from the H case that you'd like me to run tonight. Let me know. Rowdy, all over that. That's a nice one, Rowdy. That's one of my favorites in this short card case. This is one of my favorites, Rowdy. That Volkswagen low. That's one of my favorites, Rowdy. I do have. I had a couple of Canadians that used to always come through to the shows, but I haven't really seen them in a while, chat. Here's that GMC Hummer EV. See if I can get this light a little better. That's that GMC Hummer EV, chat. Yeah, that Volkswagen is proper. What's up, Deals on Wheels? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we're gonna run that for $1. Here. What do you, Rowdy? All over that. Appreciate you, Rowdy. That purple is nice, chat. That purple, Rowdy. Nice take, Rowdy. All right. Have you guys? This is a MBX. That's a Matchbox armored truck, chat. Matchbox Continental Security Transport. I'm gonna run that right there tonight, just so no. I just got those in today, chat. So let me see. I do got a Scott. Did you see this match? This right here, Scott. I know you probably got a bunch of them. It's an error card. It's cracked on the bottom though, but it's an error card. Let me know if you like that, Scott. I'll run it for $1 if you're interested. Let me know. Just let me know. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, Bo? Bo Hunter Life. Bo Hunter Life. Thank you for coming through tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just got some of these new Ferraris in too, chat, with the back that come up. That's one of my favorite Ferrari styles. Is that F40, chat. That's that Honda Civic SI, chat. A lot of people looking for this car. This is a Japan import. You see it has the carbon hood, chat. Carbon hood, Honda Civic, gold wheels, chat. Don't sleep on that. Do not sleep on that, chat. Rowdy! All over that. JB wants a piece, so I don't blame you, JB. And it's on a short card. Oh, okay. I got you, Scott. You know, for some reason, you know me, I always eye the sideways, weird packaged ones. And I know you put me up on the painting errors and whatnot. You get what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, Scott. And when all that to say, JB, right? Appreciate you for coming through tonight, JB. All that to say is what your eye becomes accustomed to. Like, I could spot one of those sideways packaged ones without even looking that hard. I could just spot them and just see them. This is that Nissan Skyline RS KD30, chat, on a short card. JB all over that. In green, number 6, chat. Very nice card. Is one of my favorites out of this case, chat. It is one of my favorites out of this case. JB all over that. These are short cards, chat. Typically, short cards are found in Canada. That's the closest place that you could get short cards off the shelf, chat. JB all over that. Appreciate you, JB Wrecked. As you know, on a night like this, chat, we like to get together, try to find some nice homes for some nice Hot Wheels, chat. This is that Corvette C6, chat, in yellow. Kind of has a F1 paint swipe on it. It's a GM. We see that that's a GM. It has a GM logo on it, chat. Here we go. Corvette C6, chat, in yellow. Fist Joel, thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through, Fist. Hope I said that right. If there's any particular car you guys would like to see, I am going to run. Nice take. I will run some Fist Joel. I will run some H case. I will run some H cases tonight, chat. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the H case. I have a treasure hunt from the H case. I got that BMW from the H case. I do have some Xamax from the H case. JB all over that. This is that King Kuda chat on a short card. I don't know if you guys have seen that in the wild. Fish Joel, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, JB. Nice take. Nice take. We do have two of the Xamax chat. There's two of the Xamax in the building tonight. We got this one and we got this one, chat. Let me know which one. Let me know which one you think we should run, top or bottom, chat. We will run one of those tonight. I did come mostly just to welcome, Rowdy. Bottom. All right, we're gonna run this 55 right now, chat, for $1. Inez, if you're in the building, I know you're looking for one of those NSXs. Wednesday, we'll be running some of those, chat. Let me know. We are gonna run that treasure hunt, the super. We're gonna run that on the last show of the month, chat. Last day of the month, last show of the month. Rowdy all over that. If anything over $15 will automatically add a case. Burton. But if it goes below 15, well, let me get a case. Anything below 15, you can give a $2 tip, and we'll add a case, a protector. We'll add a protector to it, chat. Rowdy, all over that. Appreciate you guys for coming through, chat. If there's any other card that you'd like me to run tonight from the H case, let me know. Burton! All over that. Appreciate you, Burton. Appreciate you, Burton. Nice take. Good grab. Let me know. Let me know what you think about this, chat. This is a 1956 Morris Minor, chat. 1956 Morris Minor has moving parts on it. We're gonna run that for $1. It is a matchbox, chat, but it's a nice matchbox made by Mattel, the same people that make Hot Wheels, chat. And if you ever open one, the engine work on it is incredible. The next one, nice take, JB. The next one that I get, I'm gonna open it up. Burton, that was in a case, Burton. FYI, we put it in a case for you. That's a nice take, JB. If you see any of the Lucy's that you like, let me know, and we'll put it up. I grabbed like mostly these out of the safe today, chat. Those monster trucks, chat. There's that BMW M3 wagon, chat. That BMW M3 wagon. Motul has a very nice blue on it, chat. That blue reminds me of the blue that's on that here, let me get it out. JB all over that. That reminds me of the blue that's on this kind of car is this? Oh, they got it all taped in here. Let's see if I could bust it open. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Thank you. Um, you know, we run our shows on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I did got a bulk of short cards in, so I wanted to run them. JB all over that. Kind of like almost is running on that type of color, chat. Like that type of color. Did any of you guys get this one? That 2025 club car? Any of you guys get your hands on that one? Honda Integra Type R, chat. Comes with a couple of badges and stuff like that, chat. Comes with that badge and a like some type of sticker. JB all over that. I do have one premium, chat. I'm gonna run a premium tonight. We'll just see how that goes, chat. We'll just see how that goes. All right, there's that 72 Stingray convertible, chat. 72 Stingray convertible, red on red. 2022 casting date, chat. Don't sleep on that. Do not sleep on that. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. As you know, on nights like this, we get together to try to find some good homes for some good Hot Wheels. Um, all you have to do is swipe right, add that to your collection tonight. Rowdy, all over that. Rowdy, nice take, Rowdy. Scott, let me know if you want me to run like an Elko. I got one Elko in here, Scott. I know you probably got enough of them, but let me know, Scott. Like, boom, got that data lack in the building. Do have one of these in the building too, chat. So let me know. Let me know if you're interested in those cards. We'll definitely get them ran, chat. All right, next up is that's that Road Bandit, chat. Road Bandit. This one kind of hard to find. It's part of the Let's Race series out of Netflix. It's 2024 in green. Road Bandit, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through. Scott D in the place to be. Yeah, Scott, I went down to the post office and I just talked to them nicely about the shipping, but Rowdy, nice take, Rowdy. But hey, what I was thinking is this, Scott, you can't really go down to the post office and go postal on some postal workers, right? It just don't work. You know, they not gonna go for it. You could go in the post office like, hey, nah, 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 nah. They just gonna look at you. They just gonna look at you like, what you think? Let me know if it's anything you looking for, Scott, so I can make sure I run it for you. There's an Audi Quattro, chat. Audi Quattro. Is that an error? I don't know what that is right there. I don't know what that is right there, chat, but maybe that's on there. It's like a little, I don't know what that is. I've sold a few of these. Oh, okay, that's a pipe. All right, that's a pipe. All right, that's that Audi Sport, chat. Audi 90 Quattro number 24, chat. We're going to run that right there for $1, chat. Thank you for coming through. Exhaust. Yeah, that's what it is. Exhaust. I was wondering what the hell that was. Yeah, in the 80s, that was a good time. That was a good time, family. Let me see, Scott. I'm gonna try to find a car that you like actually on a short card. JB wrecked all over that. Has a turbo? Is it? Okay, that's why that exhaust is there. I would imagine that's that turbo. It has to do with that turbo. I would imagine. All right, chat. There's a 52 Chevy, chat, on a short card. 52 Chevy on a short card, chat. That's a General Motors. That's a GM on White Walls, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight. Rowdy all over there. If there's anything out of the H case that you'd like to see me run, I will towards the end of the show. We'll run some H case deals, chat. We'll run it. Rowdy all over there. Appreciate you, Rowdy. Appreciate you, Rowdy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I did go and put hands on all of those cars, Scott, except I've been looking for a Cyclone. So, like I said, if they don't have any updates, I'm gonna get that out tomorrow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for coming. What's up, Night King? Appreciate the follow, chat. This is like part of our deals on wheels, chat. We're gonna run all three of those, chat, for $2. For $2, all three of those. So, into reselling, this is your chance, chat. This is your chance. Night King all over that. I did pull out about 5 or 6 of these 3 for 2s, chat. I kind of matched them up, and these are Night King. These are out of the F case, chat. These are out of the F case. These are out of the F case, chat. Thank you for coming through, chat. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if any of you guys have seen these in a while. Hot Wheels Sky News, Proper Chopper, part of the Hot Wheel Metro series. Let's Race Netflix series, chat. Very nice piece to have in your collection, chat. I'm not sure if any of you guys collect stuff like that, but I got like, at one time I was into helicopters and blimps. Like Hot Wheel makes a series of blimps, chat. And it was a time that's all I wanted was that Hot Wheel blimp, chat. There's this Volvo P1800 gasser, chat. That card has a little notch on it right there, but it's out of the case like that, chat. Volvo P1800 gasser, chat. Run that. We're gonna start that at $1, chat. Appreciate all of you for coming through tonight, chat. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you right here with us, chat. And we appreciate you for coming through. We thank you. We thank you. If you happen to be watching from the if you happen to be watching from one of our multicast channels, what's up, Leanne? How you doing, Leanne? If you see something you like that wasn't bid on, you could Rowdy. You could feel free to make an offer on it, and we will definitely entertain it, chat. Thank you, Rowdy. Appreciate you, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, this is that Ford F-150 Lightning, chat. Ford F-150 Lightning Custom, chat. 2024 Hot Wheel Green Speed. That means it's an electric. Look at the livery on it. I like the cover on the back. You know, it has those bars in it, so the frame won't warp when it's traveling at high speed, chat. JB, all over that. Appreciate you, JB. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but it was a slight earthquake out here in Cali, chat. It was a slight earthquake out here in Cali, so we might have a minor Rowdy. Nice take. We might have some power outage stuff going on, chat. Might. All right, that's that heavy hitcher, chat. Heavy hitcher on a short card, chat. I'm gonna find some long cards. Oh my God. Apologies for that, chat. Sorry about that. Night King, all over that. Appreciate you, Night King. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Night King. Those are Night King. Nice take. Um, if you guys are interested in getting error cards, Scott D is in the place. Go through and check out his blog chat. Honda's looking for more than one. I got a whole box of short cards. It's about 70 of them in there. I'm gonna run them off, and then on the right, the yellow one or the custom Cadillac, chat. I'll run them both on the right side. On the right. These are on the right too, chat. JB Wrecked. This is that 87 Dodge D100, chat. JB Wrecked all over that. Appreciate you, JB. Thank you for coming through tonight. Zach's Diecast, thanks for the follow. All you have to do is swipe right. Appreciate you, Scott. Appreciate you a lot. I also like to say if you win on the right, this one or the yellow one, let me know. The blue Cadillac will run that. That's we call that a Dadillac up in here, chat. I'm gonna run that for like $1. Appreciate you, Crip, Eric. Appreciate you, Eric. All over that Dadillac. I don't blame you. I do have a few of those in my personal collection. Eric. That's nice take, Eric. That's that Cadillac, chat. Very nice car. Very, very nice car to have in your collection. Don't sleep on that car, chat. There's that Audi RS e-tron GT. That Wiz Khalifa. I've only seen a picture of it, Scott. I haven't seen one in in real life. You know what I mean? I haven't. Thanks for the follow, Eric. I haven't seen one in real life. JB all over that. I do have the treasure hunt from the H case though. Let me know if you want me to run it, Scott. I'll run it. It's that chill hill. That's how it looks, chat. That's the regular treasure hunt. Thanks for the follow. That's a regular treasure hunt, chat. From that's from the H case, regular treasure hunt. All right, that's that Glory Chaser, chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 3D Diecast, Jedi, Ironhide, 83 Silverado on the wall. Do have offers in for 30, 40. Alfonso has a bent up one, bent card he wants 50 for, but can't. I'll run it towards the end of the night, chat. I had no plans really on running no H cards, but I will run some towards the end of the night. Iron High, thanks for the follow. JB Wrecked, nice take, JB. I will run some. I will run some after I get towards the end of this case, chat. I will run some of those H case. We'll run like a half a box. We should have time. All right, chat. That's that rolling solo right there. How much for the Dakar? What Dakar? What color is it? Huddy? What color, Huddy? Dakar. The yellow. This one. I don't know what you mean by Dakar. Porsche 911 Super. I don't know, like 85. 85. 85 is the number we normally run the supers for. So if you could make an offer on it, we'll run it for 85. If you really all that interested, let me know. That's that. But what what we were planning on doing was on our last show of the month, we just run it for $1 and let the chat decide. So that's our plan is to run that. We'll run it. Come to our last show. That's that West Coast Flyer on a brand new short card chat. Part of the Netflix Let's Race series. Don't sleep on that card. It is a very, very nice one, chat. Do not, do not sleep on that, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Uh, all you have to do is swipe right. You can add any of these cards to your collection tonight, chat. All right, chat. Here's the rapid pulse. This is out of the F case, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna run all three of those, chat. $2. If you're a reseller, you've come to the right place, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. Add this to your collection tonight, chat. I'm trying to get. Oh, there's some better lighting. I'm trying to get the lighting perfect on this. It definitely does, Scott. Night King, appreciate you, Night. We do have some nice cars up out of the H case chat, and I am gonna run some of them. Chat. All right, here we go, chat. This is a Mazda RX-3, like one of those tuned like cars, chat. I don't know who signed it, but it has like a little signature piece over there. Chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that card to your collection tonight, chat. Don't sleep. Don't sleep on these cars, chat. A lot of them, a lot of the ones we're showing tonight, you're probably not going to get a chance to see them out in the wild, chat. 1/3. That's a tiny one, chat. That's a very tiny. All right, there's that Hot Wheel Braille Racer twin mill. It's Mad Mike. Okay, Mad Mike. Thank you, Mad Mike. Formula Drifter signed car. Will Khan. I do have your purple passion, Will Khan. I'll ship it out tomorrow. Will Khan. I do have it. We do have it on hand, chat. All right, there's that HKS, not 2019 Ford Ranger Raptor on an HKS, chat, right there. All you have to do is swipe right, add that to your collection tonight, chat. Don't be shy, don't be nervous, don't be scared, chat. Let me see. Purple Ford. Yeah. Let me see if that's on there. Ashton Prime. Oh, HKS. Yep. Put that up in the sky. That's the Optimus Prime. These are all. These are gonna go Scott's way. All right. Appreciate you all, chat. I was trying to see if I had any Formula Ones. Burton. Nice take, Burton. I was trying to see if there was any Formula Ones, but I don't see any that we have that are available, chat. All right, here's a Terra Tractal, chat, part of the Hot Wheels Let's Race series, chat. Very nice car. Any of these cars that you like, all you have to do is swipe right. You can add it to your collection tonight. We in here doing our best to make main lines great again, chat. We in here doing our best to make main lines great again, chat. All right, there's three of those Dune It Ups. Dune It Up, we're going to put those all on the line. That's out of the E case. All three of those, chat, for $2. All you have to do is swipe right. If you like how that looks, you can add it to your collection tonight, chat. Don't sleep on that. That's a deal. Chat. Uh, we do have a lot of deals on Hot Wheels, chat. A lot of deals on Hot Wheels, chat. There's that 2015 Dodge Charger SRT, part of the Hot Wheels first response team, chat. We're gonna run that. GK's Treasure Hunt. A B C D E F G. What's the GK's Treasure Hunt? I should know that by heart. Let me see. HK. Oh, GK is either that half a car. Scott D, whose birthday is it? Happy birthday. To all anybody whose birthday it is in here, happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right, there's that 71 El Camino in purple, chat. I know you don't see this on the street, chat. 71 El Camino in purple. That was a super treasure hunt at one time. That was a livery. That was a livery for a super treasure hunt. Rowdy! Nice take, Rowdy. Nice take. Nice take, Rowdy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for coming through. Do have this Elko chat. It is right here. I'm gonna line it up. We're gonna run that right now. Oh, it's wide in the back. I didn't know. One of my favorite cars, chat, out of the H case, chat. Part of the Fast and Furious. Oh, it got some like hold on bars in the back, chat. All right, there we go. $1. Scott D. All over that. Appreciate you, Scott D. Uh, we can run that 83 Silverado, Scott. Let me know. I'll run it later on. You know, as we Scott D. Appreciate you, Scott D. Scott D in the place to be. Nice take, Scott. Nice take. You want a case on that? Just let me know, Scott. If you need a case on that, Scott, let me know. All right, chat. I don't know when the last time you seen this car out here, but this is at Hero Hada Merc. It has a little symbol right there on the side. I just noticed. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's an error or a paint chip or what. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's supposed to be there. It's on the picture. All right, there we go right there, chat. There we go right there, chat. We're going to run that for $1. Rowdy! All over that. Appreciate you, Rowdy. Nice take. When the last time you seen that in green, Rowdy? When the last time you seen that in green? I seen it in purple. Seen them in a lot of colors. You know, this is just like that purple passion. Here, that's Wilcons. I gotta get it. We can match it up right there, chat. We can match that up. Let me see. We ran some of those. Let me get this. Oh, we haven't ran this, chat. There's that 55 Bel Air Gasser, chat. In case you've been looking for that. If you've been looking for it, there it is, chat. Right there. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. That's that. Rowdy 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser. Any Hondas? Any more Hondas? Any more? I don't know. I'm gonna run some cars out of the Honda. Oh, I do got that number 3 in red. That number 3 in red. That's the Hondas that I normally get. You know the one I'm talking about, that Honda Civic red one? That's that rockin' railer, chat. That's that rockin' railer. Uh, this is a short card, chat, part of the Let's Race series. Rockin' railer. Of course, that's the one with the engine that rocks to both sides, chat. It's a red Honda Civic. That's the one I know that I remember seeing. Haven't seen them in a while, but I know there's a few around somewhere. I know there's a few around somewhere. Jake, that Volkswagen was that gray one. That gray one is the only one that comes in this box that I can remember. That lowered like truck one. No more bugs though. I don't have no bugs in the place. That's that Porsche 911 Carrera 2.7, which is T. Roy Jenkins. That's one of his favorites, family. If he was here, you wouldn't even get a chance to bid on none of the Porsches. JB, nice take, JB. One thing I like about this Porsche is it's the 911 Carrera, and it looks spot on to the Carreras. Spot on, chat. There's that Hotweiler. If you've been looking for that car, chat, there's your chance to add it to your collection. If you happen to be watching from any of the simulcast stations, chat, if you happen to be watching from any of the simulcast stations, chat, and you see something that wasn't bid on, you could take it. All you have to do is make an offer. You can make it right inside of the chat. But let us know immediately after the auction, chat. There's that 76 Greenwood Corvette, chat. Is that a Gretty? Oh no. Okay. Let's see the headlights on there. All right, that is a nice livery on there, chat. That is a nice livery. Sometimes when I don't completely show the car, is because I just be assuming that you've already seen the car, maybe out in the street or something like that, chat. Welcome, Crush Status, Ghost Bidder, Rustin Does Diecast, Manasseh. Thank you all for coming through. Appreciate it. This is that Jaguar MK1 with the Castro. With the Castro on it. Part of the Castro, the Jaguar, yep. Fully equipped with the Castro. Has a very nice license plate. Buy one. Don't sleep on that car. Every time that car comes up, it goes quick, chat. Thank you all for coming through. As you know, all you have to do is swipe right. Oh, really, Scott? Okay. That 52 Chevy truck, that 50, I think it's gold and white. There's that 2015 Mazda MX Miata, the orange one, chat. Part of the J Imports, chat. Part of the J Imports, chat. I like that livery, that orange livery. That type, the J Imports, chat. JB, all over that. The J Imports, chat. All of those are very nice cars. They seldom sit on a shelf more than a week or two, chat. JB, all over that. Nice take. Nice take, JB. Appreciate you, JB. Thank you for coming through tonight. Good grab. Good grab. All right, chat. Here's that Earth Day Supercharged EV, chat. Earth Day Supercharged EV. If you don't have that car in your collection, here's your chance to add it to your collection tonight, chat. Night King, appreciate the follow, Jesus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Night King, all over that. Appreciate you, Night King. Thank you. That's that Earth Day, chat. Earth Day. Very nice car. Here's that Mighty K Surf Skate. It's a there's a skateboard in the back. Part of the Compact King collection, chat. Part of the Hot Wheels Let's Race Series 2, chat. There we go right there. All you have to do is swipe right, add that to your collection tonight, chat. I do have another Zamak in the building, chat. We will run it after we get all of these short cards. After we get all of these short cards processed through. Rowdy! Nice take, Rowdy. Thank you for coming through tonight. Thank you, chat. Appreciate you all. Thank you, chat. Let me see. This is that. I don't know if you've seen this in red. Got a bunch of them in white. That's that 94 Audi Avant RS2, chat. We're going to run that right there for $1 on a short card, chat. On a short card. On a short card, chat. Very nice card right there. Very nice card, chat. I don't know how many times I see that card in the red. Let me know, chat, how many of you guys see that out in the wild in red, chat. Let me know. Just let me know. I'm curious to know. I was trying to think if I see that in the red out, JB, in the wild. I don't know if I see it in white out in the wild all the time, but I really don't see the red. I really don't see the red livery, chat. All right, here we go. We have that Hot Wheel. This is the HW50 concept in green. As you know, in the H case, that comes in purple. Purple. One of my favorite. Liveries for that car, chat. One of my favorite liveries for that particular car, chat. Appreciate you, Rowdy. Nice take, Rowdy. I have ran into a couple of these real quick. I'm gonna present them to you, chat, and you guys let me know how you feel about them. There's that Minecraft cart, chat. This is out of the G case. This is out of the G case by way of the H case. I kind of went through the H case and I tried to filter some out. You know, I tried to filter some out. Chat. There's that 69 Mercury Cyclone, chat. This is out of the H case. Rowdy all over that. This has that 428 engine in it. Probably gonna pass anything on the road except for a gas station, chat. Rowdy, nice take. That 428 gonna pass anything on the road except for a gas station. If you want to get a protector on any of your bids tonight, any of your auction wins, chat, just let me know. Here's that mid-meal, chat. I got 3 of those on a short card. We're going to run all 3 of those, chat. Wait a minute. Before we do that, let me run this real quick, chat. Here's that. One of my favorite liveries, chat. This is the premium one. That's a premium. We're gonna run that for $1, chat. That's that Dodge 68 Dodge Dart. This one got the hood scoop on it. Definitely Mopar, chat. It is one of my favorite body styles, chat. Nice take, Rowdy. Thank you, Rowdy, for coming through tonight. Appreciate you. Rowdy. Nice take, Rowdy. All right, let me run another car we haven't ran tonight, chat. Here's another Porsche 911 Carrera. like a Zamac, but it's a keychain card, chat. You see the keychain right there? It's like a keychain card, chat. We're gonna run that Dallas diecast. Yeah, I do have a Zamac, chat. One. Got one left. It's that BMW. I'll run it next. How's that? We'll run it next. Porsche 911 Carrera, chat. No takers on that. All right, this is out of the H case, chat. That's that BMW 2002 Zamac. Zamac number 5 for 2025, chat. Oh, where'd you buy it from? Where'd you buy it from? We're going to run it for $1. Turbob 6, appreciate the follow, chat. Thank you, Turbob, for coming through. Mana-san, thank you for the follow, Mana-san. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hey, get some of that cake. Help yourself. What about that cheesecake? All right. JB Wreck all over that. Appreciate you, JB. Case for that, it'll be $2 for the case, chat. Any bids over $15 will automatically add a protector. But if the bid is less than 15 and you'd like to get a protector, let me know. You can just send a $2 tip. We'll add a protector to it. Nice take, JB. Thanks for the follow, 5. Lucy premiums for sale. Everything on the table is for sale. I got a bunch of Lucy premiums for sale, but they're like classic type of cars in it. If you were in here last show, there's a premium right there. There's a premium. There's a premium. You know, I'll put them on the freeway so you could get an eye on them and you could think about it. This is a F40, but it's not a premium. It's a 1980 though. This is at 1988 Ferrari F40, chat. I got a bunch of premiums though, like all over the place. I do have some RC type of Hot Wheels though, chat. There's that custom auto for $1 on a short card. These are like Rowdy all over that. Appreciate you, Rowdy. This is like a RC. I gotta put the batteries in so we could take a look. Rowdy, I got a drone Hot Wheel. It's a drone ride and go drone. Got these in the house too. And then the battery goes. It's like the RC kind. You charge it. It is a Hot Wheel, chat. The Ram charger, you could get the Ram charger for 15. I'll run it. Let me know, Rowdy. The J case? J case? Rowdy! Alright, I'll run it next, Rowdy. Jake, who do you know what I just got like J is out, H. You know anybody got an eye case? Hussein? You know anybody got an eye case? Nice take, Rowdy. You know anybody got an eye case? It's that Ram Charger, chat. Dodge Coronet. You can see the wheels on it. You know, it's a premium. Has real riders on there, Rowdy. Hold on. We'll run that right there for, what do we say, 15, chat. There you go, Rowdy. Let me see. Rowdy just won that. I didn't run the Porsche. Rowdy! All over that. Appreciate you, Rowdy. That is a very nice livery. Very nice livery. I like the different wheels at the Rowdy. Nice take. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Rowdy. Nice take. Gotta put that one up there. Boom. Thank you for coming through tonight, chat. If there's any car, we are gonna run some Oh, you got the 1.8, Rowdy? The 118? Where did you find that at? Where did you find that at? That's one of my favorite cuts. That's one of my favorite. The Ferraris in the J case? Okay. 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 Trust me, I'm gonna have my H. What about the I? Oh, it's no I case, right? They don't run okay. All right. I was gonna say because you don't see that car that much. So it's no such. So they don't have an I case. That's what I'm getting at. I gotta look. I don't think they have an I case, right? They go right from the H to the J. So I should have some on Wednesday. I should have some on Wednesday. I forgot the reason that 64 Chevy Chevelle SS, chat. Don't sleep on this car. Very nice livery, chat. Very nice paint. What's up, Who Flung Pooh? Thank you for coming through tonight. Rowdy! Nice take. Nice take, Rowdy. Nice take. For all of you Porsche fans, we're gonna run another Porsche. We ran a Honda. Here's a Porsche. That's that 904 Carrera GTS. Its number is 86, which makes me believe it may have came out in 1986, because that's how Hot Wheels does a lot of their cars. Rowdy! All over that. Appreciate you, Rowdy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Trying to look through all of these short cards, make sure we went through all of them. Tex Axe in the building. Nice takes, Tex. Thank you for coming through tonight, Tex. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, there's that 83 Studebaker, chat. 83 Studebaker like truck, chat. Let me know if you guys see this out in the wild, because I hardly see them. And I go on car hunts and stuff like that all the time, chat, and I hardly see that particular car. It's a Studebaker truck. And the livery on it is very nice. The painting on it is real nice. Just all over the place, chat. That's a very nice car. Rowdy! Nice take, Rowdy. Nice take. All right, here we go right there. There you go, chat. Rowdy. All right, here's that Willie chair, chat. New Formula One. I can't wait to get that new Formula One, Ronil. I can't wait to get that new Formula One. When I go down there, like Wednesday, I get a lotto pick. So if there is a J case available on Wednesday, I'll be able to get hands on it with my lotto pick. There's that El Segundo Coupe, chat. Oh, you got one, Ronil? God dang. What about the 5-pack? You got the 5-pack? Let me know if you got the 5-pack, Ronil. I had a bunch of those. You got? What colors are they, Rowdy? What color are they? I hardly ever run into the Zephyrs. Like, I only see those when I go and get my hands on, when I see other collections. What's up, 3D? Get gay? Oh, you didn't get one? All right. Because those 5-packs, they few and far between now. I might get one more. I might get one more. That's that Group C Fantasy, chat. Car number 3, part of the Hot Wheels Let's Race Netflix series, chat. I think this is one of the main characters, purple and red. Woo! Woo! That Zephyr is nice. I mean, like, I hardly ever see them. Like, I hardly. Thanks for the follow, bud. I hardly see them in the wild. You get me? Ever. Even when it was, and when they were like brand out there new, I would hardly see them in the wild, chat. I'm gonna run all $3, chat. This that mid meal. All three of them are on short cards. These two are a little bent on the side, chat. All three of those for $2, chat. If you're interested, all you have to do is swipe right. You can add these cards to your collection tonight, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you, chat. I do have these ones too. Like, if you guys are interested in any cards that size, let me know. I'll run one tonight for like $1, or like those are $5. I'll run one for $5. There's that Zinger Zinc. If you're interested, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that card to your collection tonight, chat. You can add that one to your collection tonight. All right, I do have some very nice H case cars, chat. No takers on that. That's that BMW 2002 Zamac, chat. Willie's, yeah, Rowdy. I had a Willie in here a while ago. Somebody bought it. It was a premium too. They talked me out of. They was like, "Yo, I want that one. I want, I want that one." Like they came to about 5 shows and grabbed it. Hey, go and get me one of those. Put some in the later on. All right. You hungry? You want a hot dog? Appreciate you guys for coming through tonight, chat. I'm gonna run some of these out of the H case. Trev Rock. Appreciate you, Trev Rock. I know. Do you want a case on that, Trev, or no? Case or no case, Trev? Sit it right there. Case or no case, Trev? Yeah, I got one. I'll run it last tonight. No case, Trev? T. Roy Jenkins. That's your other one, Trev. That's both of them right there. They'll be coming to you. I'm going to put them up here so that I can find them. I had them on the wall. That's why I didn't really get a chance to get them out to you, Trev. I totally missed. I missed that, Trev. But I do have it on hand. It will go out. It will go out on the next one, chat. Let me see. I do have this out of the H case, chat. That's that Draft Nader. If you were looking to get it, this is your chance to put hands on it, chat. Draft Nader. What color? I've seen that in green. I've seen it in gray. And the third color that I've seen it in isn't, I can't really recollect the color. Tex Ags! All over that. Very nice car. It's clear. I like that one. That's a nice car. Tex Ags! Nice takes, Tex. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Tex. As you know, on nights like this, we get together and we try to find nice homes for some nice Hot Wheels. What's up, Diecast Custom, El Mocos, Gear, Head, Girl, Big Tony? Appreciate y'all for coming through. There's that ketchup container, chat. You can make an offer on it. I normally run the supers for 85, but you can make an offer. I'll run it. I'll run it. Let me know. That's that ketchup container. Buns of steel. All right, there's a Amaru GTC. We're gonna run all three of these for $2, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add all three of these to your collection tonight, chat. That's that Amaru GTC in the place to be. Don't sleep. Don't sleep on that, chat. Who's that? El Mocos. You can make an offer on it, El. If not, our plan on is to run it on the last show of this month for $1, chat. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run that at the last show of the month for $1, chat. Rowdy! All over that. One of my favorite cars because it comes with that built-in rust, chat. I like how they how Hot Wheel did the rust on that. Anybody knows me knows I like these old fours. I got a nice take, Rowdy. I got a giant collection of those, chat. Here's that Monster High Ghoul Mobile. That's out of the H case, chat. Out of the H case. If you didn't get a chance to get you one, here's your chance, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight. Let me know what your top 5 favorite cars are out of the H case or the G case, chat. What's up, Christian Flow, Desert, Freddie? Freddie, know that? Tech BMW. Appreciate all you guys for coming through tonight. There's that Corvette Gas Monkey Garage. All up in here in the place to be, chat. Tex Axe. Rowdy. All over that. Let me stick that. Why that shit won't stick on it? Alright, let me put it over here. Find the sticky part. I don't want to forget that. Alright, cool. Rowdy! Nice take, Rowdy. One thing about these cars, when the cases come out, they're all popular, and we run a bunch of them. Now they're starting to be few and far between on these cars. It was a time I would run a bunch of those all the time, but right now they're coming up few and far between. There's that Honda CB 750 Cafe, chat. Out of the H case, chat. Out of the H case. Any bid that goes over 15, chat, we're gonna automatically add a protector. But if you'd like to get a protector, chat, it's gonna be a $2 tip. Yeah, they do. Scott has a, if anybody's looking for one, Scott has a garage full of them, chat. You can Scott D. We sold one tonight. I think it's gone. That SI gone. Appreciate you though for the asking. It was on a short card. It went for like $9, $10, chat. Here's that 8 ball, decidedly. This is the 8 ball car. Scott D. It's that 8 ball car, chat. Magic ball. Appreciate you, Scott. Thank you for coming through tonight. Scott D. Nice take, Scott. Nice take. Scott D. You been looking for that the treasure hunt, Scott, or what? You want me to run it or no? Let me know. Let me know. The regular treasure hunt, Scott. Let me know if you looking to see that one ran. I'll run it. Let me know. Any Zamax. We didn't. Oh, I'm trying to get that 8 ball gas monkey looking car. You know, it's a 8 ball though, but it's a super treasure hunt. You get me? It's an 8 ball, but it's a super treasure hunt one. Here's that punk rod, chat. Out of the H case. Out of the H case. I'm gonna run the H case again for all of you guys that came through the other night and missed the cars we ran out of the H case. Get the Target cases. This is a Target case. Target got the Zamax in it, Ronell. Every now and then, yeah. I that's out the H case. I I typically go for the ones with the Zamax in them, as opposed to the ones with the reds in them. But since you put it in my ear, I'm gonna grab one. Nah, this is Target. Target got the Zamax. Well, yeah, I get you what you're saying. They call them Target cases at Mattel. They call them Target cases at Mattel. Why? I don't know. Next time I go, I'm gonna tell them like, nah, they said Rowdy all over that because like Rowdy, nice take, but I I get you what you're saying because Walmart has the Zamax and Target has the Reds, so I get you. Rowdy, nice take, Rowdy. Appreciate you for coming through tonight. We do have some very nice representatives from the H case chat. I'm gonna run them. I don't know when the last time you seen that. That's the van. Yeah, I like those red editions, chat. Appreciate the love, chat. This is that Vanster in red. I do have this on a short card in blue. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but I did have that on a short card in blue, chat. In blue on a short card. Haven't seen it in a while. Haven't seen it in a long while. All right, chat. Back to the H case. Back to the Dollar General by my house had a Hot Wheels BOGO. Really? Wow. Buy one, get one free on Hot Wheels? On Hot Wheels? Text? Yeah, I bet Dollar General. But what case? The case that I see in Dollar General is the G case. No, the E case and the F case. I don't see nothing newer than the F case in Dollar General. Let me know if you've been seeing anything newer than the F case, because that's the newest thing I see. This is that Dragon Wagon chat purple out of the H case. It has that handle on it where if you got the person, they can grip on there. I used to have one of those grip on persons, but no more. I don't know what happened to it. I think maybe the kid got to it or something like that, chat. Not really sure what happened to it. Rowdy! Nice take, Rowdy. That's a nice take, Rowdy. Appreciate you. All right, this is that El Viento. One thing about it, I didn't know that this piece comes off and it acts like a wind, like a wind thing. I put it on it was on my ad thing today. I didn't even know until I seen it today. Ride like the wind, El Viento. So it's like a sailboat. It's like a sail if you got a sailboat. So this part comes up and it acts like a sail in theory to move the car faster along the track, chat. I got this in a Lucy too. I do got some of these in a Lucy, like that and those. I got a few of those loose, chat. That's that El Viento, chat. El Viento, ride like the wind. All right, here's another one of those 53 Chevy Zamax. Oh, the red Honda. Let me find that. I didn't. Let me find. Let me see if I can find it, chat. Like, I'm gonna do my best to find it, but I don't know. If you, this got to be your first time here. If you Rowdy all over that. If you ever been here before, you would know. Like, if you don't see what you want today, come back on Wednesday, chat. Come back on Wednesday. Scott D. If you want anything that's over 15, I'm gonna add a case to it automatically, chat. Anything over 15, I'll add a case to it automatically. As far as that red Honda goes, I don't see it right in my face. I don't see it right in my face. So damn, let me see. But Scott D, nice take, Scott D. Is that what you was looking for tonight, Scott? Um, Fox body Mustangs. I got one. I got one. Thanks for the follow, Zach. Yeah, like Zach, come on Wednesday, cause like ask everybody in the chat already has like one. All of my normal people that come through in the chat, that's you, Scott D. They already got one of those. So, I do have one Fox body. Let me see. I'm holding it back though. This the one you talking about. Cause I shipped out a box and it got mixed up in the shipping. So I might have to redo another order. So I'm trying to hold back all the cars I need to make it complete. So it's a long story. You don't even want to hear it. It's a real long story. All right, this that Tesla Model S Plaid. That's a that's a DNA. That's DNA on the glue right there, chat. Tesla Model S Plaid, chat. That's out of the B case, I think. We gonna run that for $1 in. I don't know. I think that's burgundy or red. Somebody asked me about that car maybe some weeks ago, and I made sure to put it in the box that we were gonna run today, chat. All right, this is that 94 Audi Avant RS2. We ran one on a short card in red tonight, chat. That's that white one. It's out of the G case, chat. If you've been looking for it, here's your chance to get your hands on it. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. Appreciate all of you for coming through tonight, chat. I'm going to try to get text ads all over that. I know there's some text ads. I know some people that collect these. They got them in, they keep them in protectors, that kind of thing. I went over to, like, look, I was looking at somebody's Hot Wheel collection, chat. And there's the yellow one, chat, right there. This out of the G case. You can see it has a micro crease on it right there, chat. Has a little micro crease on the card. We're going to run that for $1, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can put that in your collection tonight, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight. Check right. We'll give you no more $80. You don't have to run. Tex ads all over that. Appreciate you, Tex. I mean, if you got the Zamac, you might as well have the. Oh, it has a Hot Wheels symbol on the back. What's up, Chris Merrill? Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Chris. We ran a bunch of short cards. Now this is a mixed box. Just set it right there. This is a mixed box right here. This is like F, G, and H. Thank you for the follow, David. Appreciate it. Thanks for the follow. Let me see. I'm gonna try to run all the cards I haven't ran tonight, and then we'll run some of the cards we already ran. Oscar 1019. Oscar. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Oscar. This is at Conseg Jesco, chat. Nice tape. Appreciate you, Oscar. Thank you for coming through. Good grab. I thought I had two of those Fords, but if not, well, if I could find two of them, I'll run one of them. All right, there's that Skull Shaker, chat. Skull Shaker in the building. I had a person that used to collect those, chat. That was their favorite car, was that Skull Shaker, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Death Drifter, thank you. All right, here's Batmobile, chat. These are out of the H case. 3 of those, chat. We're going to run all 3 of those tonight for $2, chat. This is our Deals on Wheels time. Thank you for coming through tonight, Oscar. We're going to run a couple of Deals on Wheels. I do have some more cars still out of the H case we're going to run. What's up, Lalo? Nice tape, Oscar. 1019 in the building. Thank you, Oscar. Nice tape. All right, let's go with, this is out of the H case, the hauler back. I used to have those in yellow, but no more. No more in yellow, chat. They're all gone. Now they're in green. Now they're in green, chat. They're in that green in the, this is out of the H case, chat. Out of the H case. All right, here's another dollar deal, chat. We're going to run all 3 $2, chat. If there's anything that we missed out of the H case, let me know, chat, and I'll run it. Scott D! All over that, Scott. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Scott. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Scott. Thank you. Scott D! Don't sleep on that small block as opposed to the long block, chat. I see this in black, and I've seen it in like a brown with the brown wheels. I don't know if the brown one is but I only seen one. All right, there's that custom Kia EV6 in purple, chat. That custom Kia EV6 in purple. I think that's out of the F case, chat. If I'm not mistaken, it's definitely out of the F case, chat. Definite, let me see. It's out of the F case, chat. Yep, out of the F case. This is out of the G case, chat. Big Air Bel Air, chat. Big Air Bel Air. Big Air Bel Air out of the G case, chat. This one we ran. This one we ran. These ones go over here. Those go over there. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, chat. Are you exotic envy? Exotic envy? I don't know. I might got some in the safe, but I'm gonna look them up. I'm gonna look them up. What exotic envy? It doesn't even, like, mostly if you say a car, I remember the color. I can remember the color. If you say, "Oh, what was this?" I'll go, "Oh." By the color, I can remember these cars, chat. By the color. That's how I remember. And I could spot, like that car that's on his side, I could spot those 16 Bugatti Chiron. I had that in a premiere. Hussein has it. You might be able to talk him into it. I had it in a premiere. It's black. This is at Chevy Crate Racer. All 3 of those for $2 tonight, Chad. If you're interested, all you have to do is swipe right. That's one of those dollar deal type of cars, Chad. $2 deal. $2 deal type of car, Chad. Appreciate you all for coming through. What's up, EPA 650 up out of San Francisco? This is at 20 Jeep Gladiator. There's 2 things that everybody from San Francisco can agree on. They all love the Giants. Everybody from San Francisco loves the Giants, and they all hate the Dodgers. Chat. Tex Ags all over that. They all hate the Dodgers, right? I got a cousin, Tex Ags. Nice tape. I got a cousin from San Francisco. This is an old school. This is a Rocket Fire Rover in gold, chat. That's out of the Hot Wheels Space collection, chat. I'm gonna run that for $1 in case anybody's looking for that. I do have a bunch of crazy cars. That's a card that I used to collect. But that was one of my favorite liveries, chat, at one time. I might free that up and open that. That one needs to come out of the case. There's a boom card, chat. Boom card has a DA error on top. If you could see it, it's right there. There's a little smudging going on up there. You got a little paint. I've been finding a lot of those paint errors on these cars too, chat. All right, there we go. This is a boom car with a DNA error. Scott D, all over that. Appreciate you, Scott D. Thank you for coming through tonight. Thank you for hipping me to the DNA error too, Scott, because I wasn't. Oh, Scott D, nice take. Now I keep an eye out for the DNA errors, chat. I used to be like, why does that thing got hair in there like that? There's another one of those 94 blobs. Audi Avant RS2, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through. I don't think that Sharon is in the H case. I don't think it came in the H case. I really don't think it came in the H case. All right, chat. Up next, we have this BMW chat 635 CSI. Thank you guys for all hanging in there. Everybody knows the last few ads. T. Roy Jenkins. All over that, T. Roy. Thank you for coming through tonight, T. Did you see that red Porsche that I ran tonight, T. Roy? I know you didn't see it. Somebody jumped all over that. Right? They jumped all over. T. Roy Jenkins. Nice take, T. Roy. All right. Somebody said they wanted me to run one of these blues, chat. If you want to get a case. Oh, okay, I get you. I see. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, T. Roy. Cause that red. I was just saying. I was like, yo, if T. Roy was in here, I don't think you guys would even get a chance on none of these Porsches. All right, chat. There's that blue. We got that up. Let me pull out a couple more cars that I haven't ran tonight. Let me see. I think we've ran all of those. We've ran all of those. That was a short card that fell through the cracks, chat. Hold on. There's that rapid pulse in red, chat. I think that one fell through the cracks. That's one of the short cards in that box. Oh, I got you, T. Roy. Like, look, I got a person from Canada that comes through and buys up everybody. DOA, right? A guy from Canada, big on short cars. They foreigns, so you don't see them everywhere. That's a Jesco. Oh, I did run one of those tonight. I do have an Austin, but all right. Here's one. I didn't run this one. Right. Oscar. All over that. Appreciate you, Oscar. Nice take, Oscar. Thank you for coming through. What? Have you, Scott? Like the lip with the tempo errors, tempo, or the box error in the wrong box? That's that rally speciale. I never, when I'm in the street, Scott, I hardly I don't see a lot of the Jesco errors. Yeah, I'm telling you, T Roy, the short cards is like they foreign, so they know they go for high dollar, $2, $3, $4, $5. Where are you gonna find a short card? You get me? So that's why once a month I try to run all of the short cards because I do have a lot of people. Oh yeah, four in your area, Scott, or online, in your area or online. All right, Chad. Here's that supercharged up out of the H case, Chad. We're gonna run that right now for $1. For $1, Chad. Oh, I didn't run this car. I didn't run that car. I got two more of those to run. All you have to do is swipe right, only on the back. All right. Cause I was gonna say like I hardly run into those. I hardly run into those, Scott. There's another one of those Gas Monkey. Target in Virginia has short cards. All right, in VA makes sense. Makes sense. One thing about the short cards, like I said, I don't see them all the time in every store, so they kind of few and far between. Scott D in the place to be. Appreciate you, Scott. Thank you for coming through tonight, Scott. Let me see. I did run that Matchbox. I did run that Matchbox error card, that sideways one. There's the Cadillac Project GTP Hyper card. That's what I'm saying. I like to find the long and the short card matches. It was a time I used to match them up, and then I would run the match cards myself. We would just run them matched up like that. Super Treasure, that vet. I mean the Porsche. That's a super. That's a super. You can make an offer on it, or we're gonna run it for $1 on our last show of the month this month. I'll run it for $1 because by that time I should have ran into another one. That's one of my favorite short cards. This one and the that Datsun out of the D case. There's another one of those data lacks, chat. That's that data lack, chat. That data lack. All right, let me run this one out of the H case, chat. That data lack. Don't sleep. All right, chat. Here's that Steam Billy, that Disney Steamboat. What does it do though? It spins. Does water come out of the side or? All right, we'll just leave that one for later. There's that 2019 Silverado Porsche Rallier Super. Yep, Rallier. Scott D. That's that Trail Boss, chat. That's one of my favorite cars out of the H case. Hussein all over that. That's one of my favorite cars out of the H case, actually, Chad. I'm a Chevy person. I'm into Fords now, but Chevy after the Ford right there. I don't know what that Beltec is. Trail Boss. Very nice car right there. Hussein! Nice take, Hussein, all over that. Effed up old raggedy Dodges. That's what they used to call them when I was in the military. All right, there's that chill meal, hot sauce. You can see it's a regular treasure hunt, chat. It does look like the wheel has a little. It's something up with the. You see the square. First one on race day, and that's what I'd always repeat. The Ford lovers. All right, chat. There's that chill meal. It is a regular treasure hunt. $1. All you have to do is swipe right. Scott D. All over that. Appreciate you, Scott D. Thank you. Hey, they got all kind of saying. Scott D. Nice take, Scott. This one reminds me of that green, that long green one, but and that toilet seat. I think they're gonna make that toilet seat one, hot sauce one, a Zamac, a Zamac. All of those are going to Scott. We ran those. I do got a Red Bull. If anybody's interested, can make an offer on it. Porsche 2005. Yeah, gotta go, gotta go. I think they're gonna make that into a Zamac. I would imagine. Do have one of those. That Formula One. You can make an offer on it, but I tell you what, chat. I got one of these parking plates, the Firebird, chat. New in the pack. We'll wrap it up with the gotta go in blisters, the Mustangs. That's a hot one, Scott. That's a hot one. All right, chat. This that Firebird. It's a parking plate. It's kind of like this. You take the top off. Parking plate car, chat. There's a Lex Luthor. That's why I got the set was for that one, for that Lex Luthor. See, it says trademark DC Comics on the back. That's one of my favorite. That's what I like the most about it. I don't know for the life of me what those numbers are for. But it's only on one side. You see, it's like no writing, only on the tail of this side, and it has some kind of number, and it has the red rims. One of my favorites. So I'm gonna run this Firebird. Let me know if you want me to open up, chat. Excited that the Mercedes F1 in the J case. I can't wait to get my hands on that. I thought it was gonna be an I case, but I'm going to Wednesday. If it's any way possible, Wednesday I'll have my hands on. Definitely, we'll be breaking a J case on Wednesday. That's what I'm gonna use my lotto pick for sure, chat. That's that Firebird, chat. It's part of the parking plate. It looks a little bit like what car is that? The kit car. Autumn all over that. Looks like the kit car, but it's brand new in the bag, chat. Autumn! Nice take, Autumn. Thank you for the first purchase. Autumn! All right, chat. I don't know what they thought about that car. I do not know. Autumn! All right, chat. Last but not least, we're going to run this 83. Let me try to make sure we got every car ran. I do have let me see. I do have this car too, chat. I don't know what you guys think about it. It's that Hoover Storm. All right, but this is going to be our last one for the night, chat. It's been crazy weather around here. So, I do have this Mustang though, chat. This is like a premium, chat. Let me know what you think about this one, chat. Boulevards. Appreciate you, NW Richie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In honor of that, we go no Hondas Autumn. I mean, maybe, but no. This gonna be our last. This gonna be our last run for the night, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. This is at 83 Silverado. Thank you, chat, for coming through tonight. As promised, there it is, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, chat. Really appreciate you. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight. Any of the bids that go over 15, we're gonna automatically add will automatically add a protector. If the bid is under 15, you can send us a $2 tip. We'll add a protector to it. Ronell all over that. I would imagine most of the folks in our main chat group. What's up, Autumn? Thanks for the follow. They already have this card. I think so far I've gotten my hands on about 10, and that means I've sold 9. I've sold 9. Ronell, all over that, Ronell. Appreciate you for coming through. Thank you, Ryan. Ronell. If you see any of the Lucy's that you like, chat, let me know. I'll run them. This is a matchbox. I got it out of the safe. I do not know why I put it in the safe. This is a matchbox. There's a Porsche. I got another nice matchbox right here. Let me know what you guys think. I'll run them loose if you want me to, chat. That Mustang Elite, that's like a $15 car, but if you're interested, let me see. Did I touch it? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Let me see. Oh, there you go. You don't love me the way that I love you. All right, there it is. For a premium, I normally want to run one premium every show, chat. I don't know if you consider this to be a premium, chat. That's that. You see it. Oh, it got Forded like a 3D Ford sticker. It's factual and actual, chat. Metal on metal, premium, real riders, chat. That's that modified. This whole hood comes off. If you haven't seen that, chat, we're gonna run that tonight. We're gonna go ahead and run it for $1, chat. Appreciate all of you for coming through tonight, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, chat. This will definitely be our last auction tonight, chat. After this, we're gonna go and I'm gonna see if we can catch Matt, Hot Wheel Matt, or somebody like that, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through. Hussein! Nice take on that, Hussein. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. If you have any suggestions on who we might raid, let me know, chat. Let me know. I'll be on Wednesday. We'll be going live again on Wednesday, chat. Hussein, there you go. We'll be going live again on Wednesday, chat. I should, if there's any way to get a J case, I'm going to put hands on it, chat. Trust and believe. Thanks for the follow, Iggy. Thanks for the follow. Let me see. We got 2-door die cast. We're going to pull in on them. 2-door die cast, chat. Is packed. Or we can go to a smaller show, Maholo. What do you guys think, chat? The two-door die cast? 2-door die cast, chat. We're going to run into 2-door 62s or 83s. I'm going to make a note, but son, we're going to run it. Appreciate you.